Viltrox is doing for mirrorless what Sigma did back in the days for DSLRs. Remember the Sigma art revolution, when suddenly you didn't have to pay Canon or Nikon a fortune to get high-quality glass? It's happening again. The Viltrox 85mm 1.4 Pro is an affordable portrait lens that doesn't compromise. The 85mm 1.4 is Viltrox's first full-frame lens in the Pro lineup, but not their first disruption. It started with Fuji's X-mount.
Viltrox began with budget Fujifilm Prime copies, but quickly shifted strategy. Two lineups emerged: Pro Metal f1.2 f1.4 Beast with unique rendering, and Air lightweight plastic f1.7s with surprisingly sharp optics, every lens finding a gap between Fujifilm's offerings. But recently they made a direct competitor to the legendary Fujifilm 56 1.2 VR. And the Viltrox version even surpasses the original. I made a full review on this channel, check it out. Viltrox's full-frame journey followed the same playbook. Budget 1.8 copies first, then a strategy shift and a flood of compact Air lenses. But they didn't rush Pro lenses, they waited for the decisive moment.
And here it is, the Viltrox 85mm 1.4 Pro, their first full-frame Pro, straight into a popular niche. Sony, Sigma and others have their versions of this portrait lens. What makes Viltrox special?
Let's start with optics. Viltrox 55 1.4 delivers everything you may want from a professional portrait lens. Sharpness wide open, no complaints. Very sharp in the middle and even the corners hold up. They're only slightly softer, we are talking barely noticeable difference. If you close down a little, you get slightly better center sharpness. f2.8 f4 is a sweet spot for corner-to-corner uniform sharpness. The bokeh is smooth and pleasant. 11 aperture blades keep things circular even when stopped down. No optical weirdness, chromatic aberrations barely register, distortion is basically non-existent. I keep the aperture ring parked at 1.4 for most shoots. Stop down to f2 when I need extra center sharpness, and f2.8 to f4 is for studio work, group shots and close-ups where I need the depth.
Overall, it's that clean, modern 85mm look we have come to expect, just executed really well.
But sharp glass means nothing if it can't focus where you need it. Viltrox knows it, so they stuffed an electromagnetic linear motor in here. Sony calls this tag XD linear motors and saves it for GM glass only. Canon calls it VCM and just started using it in a few special and very expensive primes. Linear motors are the gold standard for autofocus right now. Fastest, most precise tech available, best choice for both stills and video. Thanks to them, Viltrox 85 1.4 delivers fast, silent autofocus that keeps up with anything you throw at it. Sure, Sony's GM 85mm f1.2 Mark II edges it out slightly. Sony uses two linear motors and has the advantage of fine-tuning autofocus algorithms for their own lenses, but even one linear motor provides great and reliable autofocus, much better than STM or other types of autofocus. Video autofocus is also great on this lens. Smooth transitions and virtually no focus breathing.
The build quality matches the optics. All metal construction with weather sealing at multiple points. We have tested various Viltrox lenses in heavy rain and snow, no issues.
You get all the physical controls, aperture ring with auto option, autofocus manual focus switch, and click-declicked aperture toggle. Manual focus ring has a great long precise throw. Recent Viltrox Pro lenses might have the best manual focus feel possible on modern mirrorless glass. No acceleration, deacceleration or any surprises, linear and predictable movement. Only high-quality manual focus lenses feel better. You also get a custom button like modern Sony lenses. Viltrox 85mm 1.4 Pro currently comes with E-mount only, but Z-mount usually drops a few months later. Viltrox also joined the L-mount alliance, so expect versions for Panasonic, Leica and Sigma shooters eventually.
All this premium tech and build quality would normally put you in $1,000 plus territory, but here is where things get interesting. This lens costs only $600.
That's 1/3 of Sony's GM Mark II. Sure, you get improved autofocus because of dual linear motors and better native integration, but not much and nothing else. It's also half Sigma's price for the same results, abilities and features, except Viltrox have a better autofocus. This is what Sigma used to do for DSLR: disrupt the market with sharp and competent glass at very competitive prices. But Sigma is a Japanese family-owned brand that decided to produce everything in their hometown factory in Aizu. They do the full production cycle there, from design and development to grinding lenses and molding plastics. That's great for artisanal stuff, but lenses aren't hand-dyed indigo denim. You don't see and don't feel this craftsmanship, you just get a more expensive product. There is a reason why Sony, Nikon and Fujifilm produces everything in China or Thailand. The result? Sigma's latest release, the 35 1.2, cost $1,500. Same as Sony's 35 1.4 GM. Sigma is part of the establishment now, but the revolution didn't end. Viltrox quietly occupies the niche Sigma abandoned.
Sharp glass, modern tech and honest prices. The Viltrox 85mm 1.4 is their first lens like this on full frame, but there will be more coming.